Well guys, I guess you could call this the part 2 video to the patching a hole in the wall video. So in the last part of the video you've seen us do the basic cutout and repair and mudding of the hole that was here in the wall that pretty much stretched down, you know, right in that area. Well, of course, in this video here, I'm going to be putting the entranceway back together, putting the coat rack up that ran across here, as well as a molding that came down right about there, as well as a fancy little cover that went on to cover up all the wonderful plumbing. So pretty much the first thing I'm going to do is fasten on the molding here. And then what I'll probably do is break out the drill and hang the coat rack back up. So guys, we have the molding set in place here. Of course, I've already got fastened with a couple of screws just for holding purposes. I'm going to run the third and final screw into the wall. Now I probably could have used my brad nailer, would have worked quite sufficient and probably should have been used. However, I don't feel like firing it up and uncoiling the hose, so that's why I decided to use screws. So the next thing we're going to install is going to be the coat rack, and of course it's going to run from roughly right about there all the way out to right about there. Now I'm going to use the original holes because the majority of them are still there. So what I'll do is I'll hang the one screw in the wall, we'll say that far one, and then we'll level it and drive the other ones in. So guys, I've got the one screw in the wall, and as you see the coat rack's not hanging the proper direction because obviously. So what I'm going to do is put the other screw in the wall. And pretty much to do that, you take yourself a level, put it on top of the rack itself or anything for that matters that you want to have plumb or true. And once you get her to about where you want her, you drive the other screw in. So now that she's all plumb and true to where you want to be here, you can put your screws in. Drive them on in there. Same with the third one. And there you go guys, we got all three of them in. She is fairly secure, fairly stout. And yeah, now she's pretty much time to put the cover back on here and start buttoning things up. I need to do either some more puttying on here or install one of those handy dandy little doorstop thingies. Because, of course, the last few days coming in and out, I re-nicked the wall. And yeah, that's wonderful. During the process of this, I actually nicked it a few times, so it's been puttied a couple times. So yeah, guys, let's grab that cover and we'll put her back on. So guys, to help fight the wonderful issue of putting the doorknob back through the wall, there were several ways a guy can go about it. He can either have installed something behind this, example a chunk of 2x4 between the two studs, which would have helped for support of anything hitting against it. It would still dimple the drywall, however it probably wouldn't have pushed its way through. But you know, that's something that you know, is done, so we'll just deal with her. Another way to go about it is to actually put something over top of this right now. Put a couple of screws in, like we'll say a chunk of plate of wood or something, and then the doorknob will hit it and not be able to push it through. Or you can install something like this, which goes on over top about where the doorknob is going to hit, and the doorknob hits the rubber instead and helps to cushion the blow. Now these install with your simple plastic anchors and your screw, which goes in the hole and expands and holds it. Now of course, being mine is already got a hole in there, I'm just going to slightly enlarge it a little more and use one of these wonderful drywall or hollow wall anchors. Of course, when these you install these, the red part here, when you turn the screw, actually sucks up, which then butterflies out these little metal strips here, which then holds everything in. So what I'm going to do is I'll drill that hole and then we'll stick the anchor in it. So guys, here comes the moment of truth. Let's see if the doorknob matches up with the little stopper. Now you see how the little lock mechanism thingy kind of mates, if you will, with that hole of the striker. Actually, you know, cushions the blow a little bit, if you will. But we have her installed now, so she's good to go. And of course, this little project wasn't, its objective wasn't really to like remodel or facelift the entranceway. It was just to patch the, you know, the hole that was in the wall there, make it look presentable. Eventually, yes, I will do a remodel or facelift or whatever you want to call her to this entranceway. I've got plans for that probably down the way in the future. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this, if you will, a part 2 of patching a hole in the wall, kind of the finished project. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.